Good morning, everyone. My name is George Yash. If you've ever spent time on LinkedIn wondering whether the person you're looking at is actually who they say they are, you're not paranoid. You're right. We built AuthentaLink because professionals deserve better infrastructure, a network where verified identity, real work, and your authentic voice actually matter.
Hi, this is Sam. In the next 5 minutes, we are going to walk you through the for life product. George will take you through the some section, I'll take others. So let's dive in. George, over to you for walking through the brief section.
Hey everyone, so this is our brief. This is your daily career intelligence feed. Every morning, the brief wakes up with you. When you log in, you'll see curated content based on your professional and your personal interests. These aren't random articles, they are filtered by our AI to be relevant to you specifically. So, as you can see, as an HR professional, one of the first articles on there is regarding the workforce and sort of roles and skills for 2026. I could read or dismiss or even snooze that article for tomorrow. And if you look a little further down on the page, you'll see something regarding Final Fantasy. So again, combining sort of personal and professional, not necessarily separating them like other platforms do. Another great aspect is there are no ads here. So this is no sponsored content. This is a subscription-based app. So everything here is here because it is useful to you. No slop at all.
Hi. Now I'm going to walk you through the grid, which is our professional network feed, but built for substance. Every post here is from verified members. No bots, no fake profiles. See this badge here? Every post shows the author's link's credibility rating. And we will definitely come back to that to show you how we determine that. And we tag any AI-assisted post, so there is no hidden ghostwriting. Transparency is built in. We also have something called Daily Spark, AI-powered prompts that get real responses out of people. It's just our way to engage people on this platform. Like, for example, what they're reading, what they're posting, or whatever something going on the AI world they want to share with the people over here. They can use that function. Now, let me walk you through a little bit of how you can find out legitimacy about that profile. Just click on that person and link, and it will take you to that person's profile where you can see its career blueprint, what they have worked on, their skills, their work experience, what they're currently doing, as well as some of the mana points that they gathered through Q&As. And what we're doing behind the scenes, we detect and quietly downrank any engagement bot. Humble brags, rage bait, anything as such. So the algorithm flags any post with no substance. Repeat offenders, somehow they just stop reaching people. So our platform is literally letting people to safeguard their authenticity and also safeguarding them from any scam profiles or anything as such. So there is no drama here. Now I'm going to pass it over to George to take us to that links rating, which is one of the main criteria for us to detect authenticity of profiles. George, over to you.
Thanks, Sam. So here we are on our links page. This is, I think, something that differentiates us from our competitors and other platforms out there. So links is a 100-point credibility rating system. So it stands for legitimacy, influence, network, knowledge, and standing. Legitimacy is your verified credentials. Influence is the quality of your connections. Network is how you actively contribute to the community. Knowledge is sort of what you've done up to this point in time and not just what you claimed. And then standing is how you engage and act on the platform. So each one has its own separate score and separate weight, and together they'll equal a total. And in addition to that, you can also go ahead and look at this how to improve your links rating section. You can click into something and it could tell you sort of what you've done. And then again, how you can interact with each other or what you can do in the platform to increase your links rating. So very simple system we implemented, but the goal was to create a platform where, again, we value authenticity, quality, engagement and content, demonstrating who you are, building this trust platform.
Imagine that your professional networking platform not only help you make authentic connection, but it also helps you to harness the AI power to build agents or even tap into agents in your professional job search and finding good career opportunities. AuthentaLink does provide that feature. So that's a good news for you. So we call it Agent Hub. 10 specialized AI advisors, each focused on a different part of your professional life. They're not bolt-on features, they have persistent memory. They know your career history, your goals, your verified work chronicle, and helps you tailor your job search in that direction. First off, it's the command. The command is our career intelligence layer, persistent memory, strategic nudges, unified career vision. It gives you an identical central power. The second one is Scout, that scans market while you sleep, roles, industry shift opportunities, matched to your actual verified skills, not keyword guesses. So you're not wading through irrelevant things and wasting time in your job search. Thought leader. It takes your chronicle entries, the work you have actually done, and turns them into post and talking points. No cringe, no fabrication, just your real wins surface properly like your career advisor. We also have a Sentinel layer, and that Sentinel layer helps you to find any sort of scam posting or even help you finding legitimacy for a job search or job posting and anything as such. And finally, we also helps our users to build agents on the fly. They can build, they can publish their own agents. We already have an AI research assistant and interview coach as some supplementary agents in the agentic marketplace. All these 10 agents are free for our first 500 founding members. So if you want to get on that AuthentaLink, you can tap into all these AI agents in your job search or relevant career opportunities. Now, for the verified identity section, I'm going to pass it over to George.
Thank you, Sam. So, everyone, I am on our Transparency and Trust Center page. The reason I am here is when you first log into AuthentaLink to create your profile, you're probably going to go through, well, you're going to go through something that you may have not gone through before, which is KYC verification. That just stands for Know Your Customer. That is the way we verify your identity. We use a provider called Did It, and they are a SOC 2 Type 2 certified identity provider. They require a government issued ID, and then they do a realness or liveness check on you. It takes maybe 1 to 2 minutes of total time. The beautiful thing is, once you go through it once, you don't have to go through it again once you're verified, and then you have access to the platform after that. Your ID never touches our servers. Did It holds it. If we were breached tomorrow, your identity would remain safe and not on our servers. They're not here. We're not here to steal your identity or anything like that. Your legal name is never shown to anyone unless you explicitly choose to reveal it. And that is a nice segue into another unique feature of our platform that other platforms can't necessarily replicate. And let me just get logged back in. And so if I go back to the grid up here where it says verified, that means I have been logged in, that means I've been KYC verified. So I can actually say, I can post and say, good morning. And I'll hit post, and we'll give it a few seconds for the post to actually then show up on the grid. And once it shows up, you'll see the post as my name, George Yash, which is super cool, I guess. It's exactly how it's supposed to happen. And then the post will pop up here in just a second. But one thing that we added, which is very unique, is our ability to switch to a pseudonym mode. So this is interesting because it allows you to post anonymously. It allows you to look and browse the app under a pseudonym. This thing is also cryptographically sealed, so it is a zero knowledge architecture. We won't, or other users won't be able to trace it or break it. So this means you actually do have protected anonymity on this platform in that sense. So then again, I will go ahead and just post this again so you can see what it looks like, and we'll post that, and then we'll give it a few minutes. And yes, I understand you can see my pseudonym. I'm okay. I'm not really overly concerned about that per se, because I can adjust and update that pseudonym so you won't be able to see it in the future. And then as you can see right there, as opposed to this one, I am in pseudonym mode. And if you were to click on this link, you would be taken to this profile, so you wouldn't even be able to see my profile. So that's one of the beauties of the platform, is that wall we've created between your two identities. Sam, I think we've really had a great experience walking these folks through our app. It's time to wrap it up.
Thank you for your time to watch our app demo. So that's AuthentaLink, a professional network where identity is verified, credibility is earned, privacy is protected by cryptography, and 10 AI agents are working your career around the clock.
So we're not trying to outfeature LinkedIn. That would be ridiculous. They are much bigger than us. We're just building an infrastructure that they can't replicate. because trust has to be designed from the start, not bolted on or tacked on later. Just like we're an AI native app, so we're not tagging it on top of features so it doesn't work properly. We've built and integrated it throughout the fabric of our app.
As we are offering 500 founding member spots, all 10 agents included, with no ads. So please get on our platform.
So if you're ready to be verified, intelligent, and unignorable, the link's below. Just go over to AuthentaLink.com and go through the verification process, and we'll be chatting with you soon.
We're George and Sam. We built this because we believe that the professional deserves bearer. Come join us and check out our platform.
Thanks for your time.